Hello, my Libra friends. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And feel free to use your intuition to allow the cards to point you in the directions that they want you to go, to align with your perspectives, your perceptions. And feel free to take in what resonates and throw out what doesn't. And as always, we read for the highest and best good of all. So here we go. What do we have for Libra for this week? Let's see. All right, I think that's enough. And we've got Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords. We've got Five of Wands, Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. We've got King of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this side is past up till present. This is what higher self wants you to know. And this is the path of the outcome, okay? So let's get in, dive right into our past up to present with the Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So I'm feeling that there's some maybe disappointment. Maybe there's some disappointment in self. There's not a lot of forgiveness right now. There's not a lot of acceptance to a situation. And I feel that this situation, whatever it was, it's been like a very swift happening situation. So it wasn't something you expected. And maybe these feelings surrounding it aren't what you expected, or you're putting a very opinionated feeling or assumption around it. That's what I'm getting. That's what's coming through for the Knight of Swords for me. And it's causing these blockage of emotions. I feel that you're not willing at this point to move on. I feel that you are kind of looking around the room after this kind of intrusion and being like, what just happened? What just happened? Okay. Again, I don't know exactly what area of life this is pertaining to, but it's almost as if I feel that it's coming from outward, okay? I feel that it's external, and then this is kind of the reaction to the external here, okay? It's forced you to become a little bit hasty, and I think that it's like hasty in your opinion on something, or hasty, it's like something swift that moved in, and it's like the initial reaction, that knee-jerk reaction. Let me get a little deeper. What do I have a little deeper for my past and present for my Libras? Let's see. Let me get the Ten of Wands. Okay, so it's feeling like it's a burden. Okay, there's some stress. There's some hard work. You're trying to take stock of what happened. I think it was something swift. I think it felt like an intrusion. And I think that you're kind of trying to make the best of it, Libra. You're not. But I think that inside, you're feeling very blocked. You're just feeling like you can't see the light. Okay. And you can't see a way forward. You don't understand yet what the way forward is. You don't understand. You can't see the next step. Okay. Let's go into what higher self wants to tell you, wants you to know. So we have the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Really, really beautiful here. I'm seeing that there is some kind of, with Five of Wands, I always think of, usually the general read on the card is that it's conflict, it's stress, it's strife, it's tension. And while I do think it's tension, I think it can be like a healthy tension, almost as if it's this very focused energy, okay? So obviously there's such a thing as like healthy stress, right? And that's obviously depending on where it is in the spread. And if I was doing a personal reading, it could be different. But as far as a higher self spread position, I would say that this is telling you, like, you know exactly where to focus your efforts. You know exactly where to focus your energy, okay? I think that spirit, higher self, angels, anything higher realm being is trying to help you and trying to remind you that you do know exactly what to think about, exactly where to put your will, exactly where to put your energy. And I know Libras can be a little more, well, I mean, I'm a Libra moon, so I'm not gonna talk as if we're so separate from each other. But Libras can be the mediator, right? We can side with everyone and not take a side. And so we can also do that to ourselves, which in turn can kind of turn on us, can't it? It can kind of be this pattern of like a little bit of self-sabotaging in a way. If we don't take a side, if we don't take action, if we don't form an opinion on something or I think we formed an opinion, but I feel that it's like, it's also an air sign. So it's all this like airy, non foot on the ground, non-practical thought processes. Okay. And that can be a little confusing sometimes. That can be a little, it can get things to not get done, right? It can kind of stall things to get done because sometimes some matters in our life take making a decision and going and doing it and not thinking about it too much or scattering the energies or being like, well, wait, we got to take this into consideration. And well, wait, we got to take this into consideration. So it's like that indecisiveness is no more with the Five of Wands. Okay. And with the Two of Wands, same thing. I see very much so making decisions today for how your future will go. Okay. I also see progress. It's reminding you of progress, and it's reminding you to stay in that present moment, because that's where you're going to feel all this discovery. Okay. It's going to be like coming at things with a little bit more wonderment rather than going at it with a lot of like past thoughts, past events, past situation. I feel that with Two of Wands, it's like making this decisions or making these decisions without the past completely influencing us. Okay. It's like you're expanding to a whole new world, a whole new level that you've never ventured before. And it can be exciting. Okay. And it's a progression. It's a process. All right. And also with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a card of good luck, karmic appointments, divine appointments, meeting at divine appointments, life cycles, destiny, a turning point for you. And I think that higher self is really it's just more acknowledgement. Like, this is a turning point for you. Whatever happened past till present is calling forth I feel that it's calling forth a real need to make decisions. Okay. And that's kind of a turning point for you. That's kind of, it's not necessarily your jam, your cup of tea, so to speak. And that's also, I shouldn't really assume and kind of wash the whole thing over with that assumption, but because people's moons, people's risings, depending on which one you're watching right now, you could have a balance of things. But I think that in general, if you have Libra in your chart of sun, moon, or rising, you kind of can understand what I'm saying, and you can understand that you really revert to that. You refer to that kind of more airy existence of not making huge decisions. It's kind of like you don't want to rock the boat. You want to see all sides. You want to be fair. You want to, be the mediator, the one who's listening to both sides and not making these decisions that are going to really cultivate things and come back to you. Okay. Spirit, higher self is saying, no, you do have that inside. Let's start to utilize that. Okay. Let's start to put that in motion. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I feel like I want a little more from higher self here. Give me more clarity. Well, actually, it's pretty clear, but I just want more. I want more. I want to go a little deeper into Libra's higher self message. Okay. We get the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, I feel that it's no more hidden agendas, okay? Higher self is telling you to put yourself out there and go off of intuition rather than like total decision making with the brain. Okay, the brain does lovely things. The brain does, the brain gets you in the car and drive you over here. And the brain does math. The brain does reading. The brain does, all these things. And we still use a level of intuition with with those functions, don't we? But the brain, the monkey mind, can't creatively come up with how something's going to happen, okay? And so I think that you're being called to depend on your, first of all, with these wands, I see like your enthusiasm, your intuition, more of like a spiritual manifestation, like spiritually manifesting. And that all comes from a place of intuition, which is extremely accurate and something that you can trust, okay? So to me, this is this high priestess and this wheel of fortune. These are major arcana. These are major spiritual themes. And they're energies you have inside of you, okay, that are gonna come out. I feel that Spirit is reminding you to let them out, okay? And we can go into the future, or I guess the outcome, I would call it. And we can see if you end up, kind of listening to higher self here. We have King of Wands, beautiful wands again. And we have 8 of Swords, and we have 7 of Cups. So to me, I think you do listen to higher self. You're going to open up to new perspectives. You're going to honor your kind of like the way you see yourself and the way that you're going to manifest. It's like you're going to honor it. It's going to be something sacred to you. And the way you even make decisions, I think, is going to be something that you are going to honor. It's going to further put you into this better vision of all, better vision of self, just better vision altogether. And then with the 7 of Cups here, I feel that, again, I feel like 7 of Cups is more of like, not necessarily intuitive, but it uses your imagination a lot. I feel that you are going to be able to kind of have, like, adopt this higher vision, okay? And I don't mean that like inferior to someone else. I mean that in the sense of this higher perspective. Just, it's going to be taken up. You're going to be able to see the steps forward and how, almost like you're going to be able to see the implications of the steps you take and the decisions you make. Whereas right now, I feel like you're not there. It's like there's a block. You're not making really any decision. You don't know where to put one foot forward, like how. And I feel like because of the 5 of Cups, you're very much into this, maybe one situation or one facet of self. It's like you're stuck on this non-acceptance of something at a level, okay? And with 7 is movement. 7 is a verb, okay? I'm going back to the 7 of Cups in your line, your path of the outcome. I just want to get a little bit deeper into your path, your outcome, the path of the outcome. Okay. Give me deeper understanding of Libra's outcome path here. We've got Page of Cups. Yes, 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 yes. And the 10 of Swords. Okay. I'm seeing this cycle of self-sabotage, whatever this is you're going through, this block, it's going to come to an end. Okay. It's going to come to an end in this, and it's going to be looped. And I feel that too. The Wheel of Fortune too is telling you, like, it's going to come to completion. Okay. It's going to come back around and you're going to be a different person. Then you're going to open up to all these new perspectives. That's what the 8 of Swords is. And really embrace your inner wisdom. That's going to give you options. You're going to see the world in a new light, almost like with a heightened sense of imagination. And then that's going to show you this like higher perspective in a sense. It's almost as if there's like some download you're going to have from higher self that's really going to catapult you into just this total new way. And that's where I see the 10 of Swords. It's like, that is ending. That's the end. And it's like this regeneration of really mind, body, spirit and how you view things. Page of Cups. That's synchronicity. That's being able to see the messages from higher self. That's being able to see the messages from, and see beginnings of things, see how things end from like a very creative standpoint. Okay. So whatever you're stuck in now, it's like you're going to be able to really creatively step out of that. And then there's going to be new creations. You're going to start to honor your manifesting. You're going to honor your creativity. You're going to honor the way that you go about really everything. The perspective, it's going to be all regenerated. And I just see this beautiful unfolding here. Let's go into the Tarot Sidekick. And for those of you who are new here, welcome. But my Tarot Sidekick is not a tarot deck, but it is a supplement to the tarot deck, and it gives me further guidance, questions, prompts, just to go a little deeper. Ask the right questions. How is my past affecting my present? And how best can I ignite a breakthrough with this situation? Okay. So, wow. I mean, that's basically like going deeper into your past to present situation. And then it's like going deeper into your higher self, what higher self wants you to know. I'm going to go into my Ethereal Visions deck to get a fresh deck. So we have all the potentiality that we need. Okay. How is Libra's past affecting their present? Let's take a look. And we've got Queen of Pentacles. She's looking in the past. The Star, Queen of Swords. Okay, wow. All right. So with the Queen of Pentacles, she's always looking in the past. She's trying to find out what is the most practical way through. Okay, and she's trying to gain the wisdom of the past to make the present and the future decisions. Okay, in a very practical way. And I think that it's coming to you in a sense. I feel this Five of Cups too. He's looking to the past. It's kind of an integral part for you to look in the past right now. Okay, I think that that's necessary for this, whatever this wants to grow into. I think it's necessary to look in the past. And the Star is more of this need for hope, this need for inspiration, this need for faith, this calling to rise to the occasion in a sense. So I definitely think that's part of your past affecting your present scenario. And then we have the Queen of Swords. And I think by really not knowing, it's kind of like, I feel you do know what to think about. I feel you're very, very, you know what to think about right now, which is the past in a sense. I also think that you know what to think about in the past in the sense of this intrusion that happened. But I don't know if you know how to move forward. It's almost as if there's an attachment, and not a healthy one. And it's like there's an abundance or an overly emotional tie to whatever this event is. That's what I'm getting with Queen of Swords. So that's why there's a sense of loss. There's a sense of reacting, becoming reactive. And there's a sense of blocks right now. Can't see your way forward. That she's got a blindfold on in the Two of Swords, and he, as the Ten of Wands, he can't see beyond all of his energies, all of the stuff that he's just focused. He's so fixated, and he can't see his path forward. Okay. Let's go to how best can I ignite a breakthrough with this situation. Let's see what the tarot has to give to us. My Libra friends. How best can tarot ignite a breakthrough here? And again, that's kind of aligning with the path of higher self. We had one that wants to come out, so I'll let it out. Okay, we've got Seven of Cups again. Wow. High Priestess. You got that with higher self. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. Yes, Seven of Cups. I really think it's like tapping into your imaginative, intuitive self. I went on a kind of a tangent talking about the difference between the brain and the thinking and the clear thinking and going based more off of imagination, intuition, manifestation. I really, really think that that's what's going to really get you over this. Okay? It's this concentrated effort of will. And the will behind it is dropping into intuition. It just is dropping into imagination, intuition, and also with the Eight of Cups, it's like just letting go of whatever the situation was, walking away from it, just putting everything down and walking away from it. Eventually, okay? I think right now you need to look into the past a little bit to gain a little bit of footing, because I feel that whatever this was that made you feel this sense of loss or despair happened very quickly. And so I think that there's this blowback and it's going, oh, wow, okay, now I need to be able to figure out what happened, but only figure out what happened enough with the brain in order to start moving forward and creating this newness, this regeneration of imagination, regeneration of intuition, really getting in touch with that side of yourself, okay? And there's so many ways to do that. So many ways to do that, okay? Beautiful, Libra. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels, and this is the point in the read where I ask for your subscription. Please push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps to support the channel and helps me give you weekly readings for free. And I'll also have some bonus material, bonus video, bonus content up on the channel throughout the month. And comment, share, and like this video too. Help spread the word. Anybody who you know would love like a general tarot reading every week. And Libra, your videos will come out every Friday. So look for your general weekly reading every Friday. And if you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, the link is in the description down below. Okay, you can go ahead and book one with me. Here we go. This is just a love note from the universe for Libra Collective. It says energy. All right, let's read about what energy has to tell us. Our thoughts and feelings are energy. Everything we think and flows out into the world like radio waves. Whether we intend to broadcast our feelings and thoughts does not matter. It happens automatically. Human consciousness is like the World Wide Web. We transmit and receive information. All in life is energetically interconnected. You may be missing someone who is a long way from you, or you may be saddened by a loved one's sudden passing. Maybe that's this Knight of Swords, okay? Through this card, this person wants you to make their presence felt. They want you to know that they have not left you and will never leave, for you are forever connected by invisible threads of love. Love is energy. Love transcends space and time. There is positive energy all around me. I am spiritually connected to those I love. Time and space does not exist within my soul. Beautiful. This is the manifestation, okay? We've got to start to quiet the mind, come into our intuition, and come into more of a feeling, okay? Figure out what our mind-made emotions and figure out what our actual emotions are. And that's really just becoming aware of the present moment and the present moment alone. Not bringing the past, not bringing the future into it, okay? Thank you for allowing me to read for you, Libra. Until next time, joyful blessings. Thanks.